Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and today is a big one. I know it's partially through the day, it's Friday evening, and most of you have already played the event, but for those who do not know, who are not in the loop, we had update maintenance last night, and we're in for a doozy. So, basically, in a nutshell, this event is what I will call Yogg Redux. It's basically the Yogg event that takes place in Kaga, and it features the ability to get the Lightning Mags, the Dark Knowledge Mags, the Wind Knowledge Mags, the Mastery Mags, the Cielo Mags, Ever Spawn Eggs, Otherside weapons. It has all of those features, except now it incorporates the Onigiri's new bonus system to where it shows you, oh, you have X Vanguard, you have this, you're wearing these mags, you're doing this. Now you're getting like a crap ton of rewards every run. So it's very, 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 from what I've seen, a lot easier to do stuff. So it's way easier to get materials, it's way easier to get knowledges. It's very, very good. I don't know how long the event is. I imagine it's going to be a full month. So March is partially through. Happy not Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, everybody. So today is March 17th. So I imagine this event is going to run toward around mid-April. We'll know for sure when the time comes, but I'm pretty sure it's a mid-April kind of event. So I got my login calendar here. Regular login calendar. I don't think there's a bonus login calendar. No. So we have Maeda Toshi reappears. Where's my mouse? What do we have in this information tab? So what do we have here? We have Maeda Toshi's back. Toshi, Inochio. I believe they're bonus characters in this event. So if you have them, you'll get bonus rewards. You'll do more damage. You'll get better drops, etc., etc. Maybe they charge faster. I don't know. I know they have their test dungeon thing where you get to play as Toshi and Inochio. That's back. I also heard there's one featuring Amulet Inochio, the wand user version, the summer Inochio, essentially. So that's pretty cool. Then they have Elegant Chieftain and Flowery Kyudo Gear avatar parts, so these new horns for your characters that go with the original outfits. The Beast of the New Year begins. That's the event. It's a New Year's event, but it's taking place in April. Woohoo. They added Quick Draw, the mini game for your My Room. I think that's already been added, but that's a game you can play in your My Room for 300 OC. And there's a purchase campaign going on for OC. So you buy OC, you get bonuses. So here we are in beautiful downtown Kaga. What do we got here? What do I have in my rewards? We have a bunch of event achievements. We gotta go over that too. So let's claim basic login. That's pretty good. What do we got here? I have account rewards? What's that? It's not a new month. Can't imagine what it would be. What is all that? Oh, PS Plus? What? Did they just like not give us Plus for a while or something? What is all this? What the heck? This must have been some problem with maintenance or something, because that's a lot of Mithril Cudgels. 6 full restores? 6 tickets? 6 fairies? A bunch of durability? Some Mega Potions, which means I probably can't redeem it because I have too many Mega Potions. I know I do. And we have 2 whole whoppings of PlayStation Plus. I don't think we got PlayStation Plus last couple months, so maybe that's, I don't know why there's 2 things of PlayStation Plus here, but I ain't questioning it. I'll receive that, thank you. But I know I have too many Mega Potions, so I can't, there's no way I can redeem this. Oh, it let me do it, wow. It's not clickbait, it's not, it's real. It's like the One Piece is real. Knowledges are real. Yogg is real. So here's all these people that wouldn't be here unless it was an event. So they're all there. Let's head to channel 2 so that we don't DC. Oh, we have 4 channels. Let's go to channel 4. I know that they said they were adding channel 4 in the patch notes, so that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. So I've already done this event in the past, so I don't have a big story thing to take part in. We have Spring Dawn Kenshin here, Toshi, Ho-Oh, and Gawain. I remember this now, and Fujin and Raijin. I think Fujin and Raijin are just, you talk to them and they take you to the dungeon. I could be wrong. So yeah, we got exchange shops, we got some stuff, we got goodies. But before we get to that, I want to look at those achievements. I really do want to look at those achievements. So as I said a couple of videos ago, the E now stands for event achievements. So if we have any E dailies, that you know that these are they're repeatables that you can do every day during the event. So I'm kind of sitting away from where I usually sit, so bear with me if I can't read what these things are. I can't read the small text for what these achievements are. I have to actually open it up. Maida Rika? What's Maida Rika? What the hell is that? Is that Maida Rika? Who's Maida Rika? Is that a new Vanguard? Maida Rika? Who's that? It literally says Maida Rika. Who's that? Metamorphosis Inuchio? Maida Rika. Who the fuck is Maida Rika? I want to know. Maida Rika! That's so cool. I don't know who this Rika is, but that's great. Fuck. Clear dungeon, gateway to the underworld, Maida Rika. And you get a soul egg. Okay, so you do a dungeon, you get a soul egg. You do it 3 times, you get 3 energy 10s. That's really good, actually. 3 energy 10s is really nice. It's usually just 2, so that's really good. That's worth doing every day. I think that's a daily one, too. Yeah, in one day. Then you have another dungeon for a high potion, and then 3 more energy 10s? Attaboy! That's for doing the Inuchio dungeon. Okay. Propagation, repair fairy, another 3. So you get like 90 energy a day? 9 10s? That's wild. Plus your login one? Oh my god. That's fantastic. That's 100 energy a day. That's free. Pretty much you're just gonna run those on normal just to get your restores. That's really good. Normal difficulty 10 times. I'm glad there's not this huge list of do everything just in a stupid amount of times. You can play tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's Saturday. Nothing wrong with that. I haven't even played it half the day. That's fine. Don't kick yourself in the ass. Let Yogg do that. Then we have 30 runs of normal. You get a godly and an SP torn. Then you have 50 runs, gets you torn SPs and a godly ornamentation. And then you have 100 normals. Okay, thank God that says weapon grade. Thank God that said weapon grade. I thought that was mag powder, and I was like, no. I'd have to do 100 runs. 100 runs for weapon grade powder and an SP ticket. I don't know, 100 runs seems a lot. Pretty expensive. I'd rather pay 50 OC for a ticket. Just me. Then we have durability tickets. 3 of those. Smelting Godlies for 30 hard runs. Gateway to the Underworld Propagation Party. So these are the party runs. A torn SP tickets. A lot of torn tickets for that one. The hard difficulty. Mag Ray Powder. There it is. Well, this sucks, boys and girls. This sucks, boys and girls. Dungeon Gateway to the Underworld Propagation. Hard. You gotta do it 100 times for 3 Mag Powder. Mag Powder is good, especially for, you know, those of us who are, or those of you who are going to make CLOs pretty soon, because as we know that anything you get from an exchange shop, for the most part, like knowledges, masteries, they always come grade 100. So you don't need mag powders for these mags. Mag powders are basically going to be for crafted mags, especially things like purgatory mags or reduxes, things of that caliber. But that's nice to know. So 100 hard runs. Keep that in the back of your mind. If you're going to run hard. If you're interested in mag powders, keep that in the back of your mind. So then we have a 500 durability ticket for 10 hell runs. Everyone's going to get the hell runs. Don't worry about that. A button and SP Torns, a band-aid, and then, oh fuck. Then you have an S for 100 hell runs, which is probably going to happen. You're going to get the Magatomic cancellation defect. I don't know if it's fully worth going after it. I mean, the 3 SP tickets is pretty nice, but to each their own. There's no grandiose amount of, like, achievements for everything, but still, it's not bad. Could be worse. I mean, we're getting stuff, so that's fantastic. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go see. That's a cool Frozen Fortune. Look at that beautiful thing. What does Kenshin say? I don't know what Kenshin does. I'd also like a toy having... I'd like to try having a pet. Maybe a tiger? Oh, look at you. That's a reference to the tiger of Kyoto, or whatever it was. Echigo. Dragon of Echigo and the tiger of wherever the other guy's from. Alright, what's in your item exchange, Toshi? Really? After all these years, you remember... After all these years, they remember. So there's a Spring Dawn kimono for your character. It's not an inventory because I already have it. It costs 1,000 natos. It is this pink outfit here. It's a full set piece. It's pretty nice. I got it before, so I already have it. Then there's a one for the males. So that should also be like a Kyoto. Wait, I can't. Oh, I can't display it because wow, you just can't even see it. They don't even put it in a generic. That's crazy. Oh well. Nato is an accessory. It's this little tiny squid thing. If you wear it, you'll get more drops, supposedly, from the event. It costs 500 Nato. Yeah, it's a little... it's like an Oma Star and Oma Knight. If you get one of those, it will increase your drops if you have nothing else. Stat-wise, I don't really know what it does. It increases HP recovery effects and HP by 20%. It's beyond that, it's worthless. So it's just for that. Uncanny Teeth is a Yogg drop. You can trade for teeth and then use teeth for other stuff with your Nato, I guess. So then we have Wind Masteries. What the fuck? What? Man. Oh, man. I do too. I have some Toshi Gacha tickets as well. I don't know if they're incorporated or not, but I do too. How funny is it? I actually made a call out for those who watched my storage organization video that I would have done a Saturday in February, I think last month. I said, Yogg's never coming back. I said, I'm going to get rid of these goat horns. I'm going to get rid of these tentacles. I'm going to get rid of like a bunch of these other drops. I had like 2 or 3 of them that I just sat in my inventory for years, and I got rid of them. So that's a secret. Like if you want, events to come back, throw away your drops. It's like that rule of like Murphy's Law, like if you get rid... It's not Murphy's Law, but I'm pretty sure there's one of those laws where it's like the minute you get rid of it, you need it. That's why we hoard stuff. But then the minute you do get rid of it, it comes back. And it's like, it's kind of cathartic. So you need 50 tentacles, 50 horns, 50 wing, Curse of Prosperity, Bizarre Eyeball, and Goddess Crystals. And that's it. And that'll get you a Wind Mastery Mag, which is a Wind Knowledge. So 37 Chakra, Grade 100, Purity 8, really high defense, 5,850. 100 Skill Force, if you're level 125 or more, you get another 25 Skill Force. If you're 130 or more, you will have 150 Skill Force unconditionally for every weapon you use, as long as your skills are rank 5 or higher. 50 Wind, negative 50 Ice, 10 attack speed, 10 cooldown cut, 30% durability loss, and 3 ornamentation slots. Knowledges are fantastic. If you're a new player to this game, an intermediate player of this game, or an endgame player of this game, well, we use knowledges. We do. These mags are the grand band-aid umbrella term is knowledges, because the first one we ever got was the Magatama of knowledge. So in the Onigiri community, basically if a mag comes out that has like a bunch of element for one element and then negative element for another, and it has universal skill force on it, we just refer to them as knowledges. So we'll say dark knowledge, ice knowledge, wind knowledge. We don't call them masteries. There's a huge big like naming convention problem, because when knowledges came out, there was the knowledge mag and then there was the knowledge mastery mag. And the mastery was like, okay, it was like spear mastery or sword mastery, and it was like basically the combination of a knowledge mag plus your own like weapon affinity, and like not really weapon affinity, but it was skill force just for your weapon, but it was stronger than the other weapon. So the Cyberstep made this whole naming problem convention where the advanced forms of knowledges were considered masteries, but then the next time knowledge mags came out, they just called them masteries, and the naming convention just shit the bed. So that's one of those problems with translated games. So that's why we just call them all knowledges. So wind mastery, wind knowledges. We don't call them masteries. We don't. Because then we have wind sword mastery, and then wind odachi mastery. And as we scroll through here, we have thunder mastery, thunder sword mastery. And then where's the knowledge mags? Someone told me there was knowledge mags. Am I mistaken? Are they not here? Because I thought the other side weapons were here. I might be mistaken. But the wind and lightning ones are here. This exchange shop doesn't have any bonus stuff. Does Ho-Oh have an exchange shop, perhaps? She is next to us. Maybe she has them because Ho-Oh was the one that brought it to us the first time. So Toshi has the Wind and Thunder masteries and all these specific weapon type masteries. Then she has Magatama Box 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Magatama Box 1 just has a bunch of defense mags in it. I don't know if it has Ruby Chalcedony in it. I'm trying to look for it. Hawkeye, Amber, Enchanting, Crystal, Topaz, Argentine, Jasper. There's nothing of value in Box 1. You just get these mags and break them down, honestly. Box 2 has a whole bunch of... This is basically your Sword and Odachi box, so you can get anything from cooldown mags to low skill force mags to heroic, Ronin, the 105's Wicked Wolf, Skyrending, and the Fuse, Skyrending Fuse, Wicked Wolf Fuse. If you're lucky, you can try to get these mags for yourself. I generally encourage everyone to get all of the mag boxes 2 through 5 because like 105s and Fuse mags are always hold value. And sometimes we even run our alts through so that they can get the mags and probably trade them to someone who needs them. That's a bit of advice you could take. In order to get a mag box, you just need 30 tentacle and 30 goat horn. So that's pretty easy. I don't think the drops change. Everybody can get these very, very, very quickly. Now, if you're doing it on like a character that doesn't have any vanguards or whatever, it might take a while, but I can't see it being that difficult to get boxes 2 through 5. I do recommend doing so. So Toshi's exchange shop is very straightforward. I enjoy that. So Ho-Oh is here. Hi, Ho-Oh. What the hell is this? I remember we had to talk to this damn thing, and we could never see it. Where is that? Oh, I didn't even see the guy. Natto. He teleports you to dungeons. This is Ho-Oh. I put together some great items for you. Take a look. By the way, Ho-Oh is the first Vanguard to have jiggle physics, rightfully so. It was a great mechanic added to the game. So she has Goat Horn, which can be exchanged for Tentacle. Basically, you can just trade up all your drops in a 5-to-1 ratio. It's not really that good, except for getting Uncanny Teeth to trade in for Everspawn Egg. That is something that's good to do if you need eggs. So she has the Magatama of Knowledge. Beautiful mag, 50 of all drops, just like the others. Costs 10 million to grab it. Comes at grade 100. Chakra 37, same thing as before. 100 skill force, 120. If you're level 125, you have 125 skill force, and if you're level 130, you get 150 skill force unconditionally for all weapons. 50 darkness, negative holy, really good for your collapsing blades, for your cursed arrows, for your dark sublimes, for your abyssal embraces. Very, very good. This is one of the best mags ever, and it's really good to see it come back. Really, really good to have it come back. I know one of my friends didn't have a knowledge, and he basically made, I think he has like a dark redux to compensate. So he's probably very happy to have access to knowledges because he started later than others. So then we have the masteries of the regular knowledge. This is why like the term wand mastery, like I hate the mastery term. It's totally ruined by the fact that those lightning and wind mags are called masteries instead of like some other... They could have just used a synonym for knowledge. It would have been nice. Anywho, then we have the indescribable weapons all. So in order to get these, you need 5 Everspawn... What happened? So it is Everspawn eggs. It's not Akashic record pieces. It's not that Yogg. It's not that Yogg. So it is this Yogg with Everspawn eggs. Cool. So goat horn. So you need 150 goat horn, 150... Wing, Prosperity, Eyeball, Crystal, and 5 Everspawn eggs gets you an indescribable weapon all, which basically identifies into a other side weapon. Other side weapons are 128 weapons with really high attack on them. If your HP is really high, you get a whole slew of bonuses like attack speed, attack percent, cooldown. And they have I think they have 100 dark on them. They're really, really, really good. Are they better than a Darkfin? No. Are they better than a Raid? No. Other Side Axe is super good for Vanguard swap because other sides have some of the highest attack potential, and if you can just get one, you don't have to worry about getting weapon recipes or farming, different thing. Like, it's basically, you just get it. You just play this event, you just get the weapon, you can use it. People use Otherside axes to Vanguard swap with a lot. They have the same attack range as a Darkfin axe, so put that in perspective. Would you rather play this event for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or go farm a Darkfin? You're gonna play this event. Beyond that, the Othersides staff is really, 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 really good because it has skill force on it. It's really good for first aid. It's really good for pretty much everything. Othersides staff, I used that for pretty much ever until the Odin staffs came out, and I just made a first aid staff out of that. Othersides staff is really, really good. So, like, the indescribable weapons, they're random. When you get one of these, you identify it's random. There's 30 of them. Unlike the heavy Odin weapons, I do not believe Otherside weapons are bizarrable in any way, shape, or form. So it's not like that. So pretty much, I made this comparison a long time ago. It's like that episode of Family Guy where Peter has a choice between, hey, you can get a boat or you can take the mystery box. And he's like, oh, I want the mystery box. It could be a boat. Do you know how much I would want one of those? Like, literally, if you're someone who plays a specific class or different classes, make sure you save up, how much do you need? 10 ever spawn eggs. Get the weapon you need first, then go play with the weapon all box. Because there's no point, like, just randomizing it. You know, if you want to get weapons quick, you know you're going to want all of them, go with the all weapon for a while, but before this event ends, please make sure you get your own weapon, or, you know, at least get what you need from this event. There's 10 of each weapon, and if you do plan on making the Cielo mags, I believe the recipe is in here somewhere. The Cielo Magatama requires you to have a plus 100 other side of that weapon type. It also requires you to have a knowledge and a dark mastery and 10 ever spawn eggs to create a Cielo. So for me to have 3 Cielos, I would have had to I got 3 Otherside spears. I gave up 3 knowledges, 3 masteries, put them all together, got a Cielo mag, did it 3 times, and then I had a 4th Otherside spear as well, because that I kept. So that's how it would go about getting Cielos. I hear Cielos are here. I'm not 100% sure if they are or not. We're going to see that for, you know, soon enough. But yeah, these are really, really good. If you think, you know, you're using 133 weapons, you know, you're sitting there with an Abyss Purg, you don't need this stuff, I hear you. I respect you. The main thing about this, and this is going to be something that endgame players are doing, so I want to let everybody know what we're doing with this event, is we're getting these Yogg weapons. We're going to smelt them up using all the cudgels they want to give us and all the artisans they give us from achievements nowadays. We're going to smelt all these suckers up, and we're going to arm our assist partners to the teeth. These weapons are so strong. They're all gold weapons. You smelt these to 100. They are perfect for your assist characters. Absolutely perfect. This is their best use for them even today. Some people might look at this and be like, oh, Yogg weapons, whatever. I have a Darkfin. I have an Abyss Purg. I don't need these. But your assist characters certainly would appreciate them. Like, you know, it's great. And they all have like different weapon preferences, so even if you play with the indescribable box, it's still the all box, I should say, it still has a lot of merit. It's a lot of use. So as the event goes on, like there's reason to farm. Absolutely. So we also have Yogg skins, which was something I had said at Jest. I was in a party the other day, and I'm like, you know what, they should just give us Yogg skins. Because we love the look of Yogg weapons, but we don't ever use them anymore. But like some of them look really, really nice. I would love for us to get Yogg Purg. That would be so good. Cyberstep, give us Yogg Purg. Like, listen to me. We want that. Give us Yogg Purg weapons. Do it. It'd be so fun. So now there's weapon skins. Weapon skins take 3 ever spawn eggs and 50 of each drop. And that'll get... I recommend getting all these skins. I'm going to get all of them. Look at that beautiful sword. That is a nice sword. Look at that. Demon sword. Hell yeah. Well, the Adachi one looks really nice too. It's like a big curved... It's like a keyblade. It's super nice. That's really cool. Otherside twin blades do look really nice too. They got that hole in the center. Reminds me of like Ganondorf swords from Hyrule Warriors. Other side axe. That's the Vanguard swap axe right there. Beautiful, fantastic. And the staff. The staff was like so nice. Other side bow was nice too. I used a bow for a lot of my stuff. The staff is really nice. Really nice staff skin. Dark and pretty with all the the vines coming out of it. It's really cool. So that's really cool that they added those skins. I'm definitely going to get all of those skins. Probably never use the spear one, but I'll probably get it. So then we have skill card set 11, which is... I have 91 of these things? What the hell? Anyway, that's your Collapsing Blade 7 skill card for sword, odachi, axe, twin, spear, and bow. Bow, it's collapsing arrow, not cursed. And then wand and staff get Shadow Ball. Then you have skill card set 12, which has Lance of Flame 7 and Blaze Sanction 7 for spear and bow, which are kind of hard skills to get these days, especially Blaze Sanction. Doesn't drop in their dungeon. For everyone else, it's a fire skill, so Phoenix Slash, Blazing Swing, Lance of Flames, Crimson Crosscut, Blaze Sanction, Hellfire 7, and then Shadow Ball for staff, because, you know, it is what it is. Then we have the Cielo recipes. They are here, and they did restock my recipe. The recipes, the mag is non-bizarrable. I don't know if the recipe is non-bizarrable. That I do not know. To get the Cielo recipe, it's going to require 700 Uncanny Teeth and 20 Everspawn eggs. So if you're swimming in eggs, maybe pick them up. Definitely, I do recommend everyone get their own recipe, at least, because chances are we probably won't see this event again for a long, long, long time. This event comes like every 4 or 5 years, honestly, and it's one of the best events. Yeah, so each exchange shop is pretty concise. It's all stuff to do with the event. There's no like refreshing leaves or any bullshit in there. No lunar leaves that I can see. I don't think there's another exchange shop, but maybe we'll find one. But it's really nice. It's really good for up and coming players. This event's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Hey Duke, how you doing? Alright, that was really good. That's right, get your gang in here. Absolutely. So if I talk to Gawain, what does she do? Little fellow. Oh yeah! Oh, she has a what? That's right, Nato likes Gawain. I remember her saying that. Little fella's so cute. He's so happy. Oh fuck. Wandering spirit. Okay, so Nirvana Natu is also used for this exchange. What? 24 times? What? What the fuck? Okay. Zenith Metal Boxes, Radiant Spines, Flame of Rebellion's a garbage thing. Get this out of there. Empty Graves, that is 24 empty grave. 24 Horn Sculpture, that is half a Tempest. Delicious. 24 Wandering Spirits, that's like 200 hours of Lacus Mortis. That's fantastic. That's great. Then we have Point Metals, Shenlong, Soul Eggs. That's 24 Soul Eggs. That's pretty good. We have Artisan Swords. That's nice. 24 Artisans, 24 Cudgels. LTD Boost, Drop Boost, Experience Boost. Restores, 1 restore. Okay. It's an LTD. You can't keep it. Then we got Stones. Winds of Rage, garbage. Oh wait, Winds of Rage? That's good. Winds of Rage is good. Never mind. That's a Typhon Glaciers run. Hell yeah. 24 Winds of Rage. It's not much, but it's good. Good to get. Wart Fang, that's for like Lancelot weapons. That's like the Gawain dungeons. Not really important. Lunar Leaf, let's go! Alright, so 24 Lunar Leaves. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So we got Leaves and Wandering Spirits. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Black Moth Scales. That's decent to get. A nice drop. Eternal Autumn Leaf. Wasn't I just talking shit about Eternal Autumn Leaf? That thing's garbage. Rock Roots, garbage. Rush Scales, garbage. Eternal Cloud, garbage. High Grade Silk. That's kind of rare. You can farm it, but it's annoying. Hebiscare is from the Big Reapers. Honey. Oh, I know someone was looking for honey the other day. They were like, I gotta farm honey, or I gotta farm honey. Well, 24 honey for you. Drops from Cerberuses, by the way. Embryo, really annoying drop to get. It's needed for Cursec weapons, just like Lunar Leaf and Wandering Spirit. It drops only from the egg sacs themselves. He will lack hands to peel it off. Peel what off? Then we have Unfired Shell. Oh, that's good. That's one of the drops for Darkfin. Pure White Plumes. 24 plumes is fucking nice. And Golden Blinds, whatever those are for. Then we have more skill card 10, 11, and 12. Some experience tickets. Mill Chest, Prayer Crystals, Competus. I'll take 240 gold Competus. That is nuts. That is nutty. That is actual, dare I say, this Yogg is a Pog. Pog Sathos. Okay, I'll never say it again. Alright, anyway. Gold Competu. That's wild. That's so good. That's like level 80. 240 these bitches. That's like, bam. New Vanguard, 80. Done. Okay, done. 80. Cool. Silvers and bronzes. That's fantastic. And then more point medals. Smelting amulets, 10s. That's really good. That's great. That's fantastic. That's great. There's 25 resets. What the fuck? 25 times. I'm not going to do the math on how many times you need to run this. I'm just going to say you will run this. It's looking great, man. The exchange shops are concise. This exchange shop neon Koropon is goated. Knowledge mags are back. Wind, dark, lightning. The exchange shops just have all the Yogg weapons, Yogg skins, lots of cool stuff. And yeah, this treasure chest neon Koropon is perfect. It's perfect. It's absolutely good. It's great. It's fantastic. Pog Sathoth. Get it going. Get that chain going. That is fantastic. Good. That's what she said. I remember that. Oh my god. Hey Fujin, you don't do anything? Hey Rajan, do you do anything? Huh? He just takes you back to Onigashima. I remember that. I knew they did something. Oh, you're on vacation. Right on. Well, this will be here when you get back. Wow, and then you talk to our little Natu boy, and he'll take you to the dungeons. One thing that has to be confirmed is that in our patch notes on PlayStation, they did not mention taking Gakaho Purg away. I imagine it's gone, but they made no mention of it in our update notes. Oh, I'm already here. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to take me to the rift. I'm not even joking. I'm going to go look and see if it's here. It won't take long. If I see a big blue demon, I know it's here. If I don't, he's not here. They took away Gakaho. Okay. Okay, so Gakaho is gone. It was just weird because they did not mention that they were taking it away in the notes, so. Cool. I'm going back. I remember, okay, back in the day when Yogg came out, these were the days when Scarlet Onigiri was big as a YouTube channel. They would do run videos and they were really powerful. They were on PC. They were ahead of us. We always looked up to them. And I remember we would watch them do this Yogg event and we're like, why? We're like, they have, that's great, Skyrez. Don't talk about it. We didn't, but back then, they had Tiamat weapons, like White Brilliance and Raid, and ours wasn't fixed. And we were watching them just beat the shit out of Yogg with White Brilliance and Raid, and we were like, how come they have those? We don't have those. We were like, Like, it was so bullshit back then. We're like, why? But now look at us. This is laggy as shit. I'm getting out of here. But look at us now. We're gonna do this with Purg weapons. We're gonna do this with Redux bags. Like, well, it depends on the bonuses or not. But you know what I mean? Like, we have Mikami now. We have Leviathan now. We have assist characters now. I dare say we did not have assist characters back then. Because I'm pretty sure it went, because I had my Yogg staff, my Yogg spear, and then I had Satan, and then we had, like Like, oh man. I don't know if we had assist partners back then or not. Like, I feel like we didn't when Ho-Oh came out, but wow. Just thinking about, like, how far we've come from then to now. That's wild. So I'm going to talk to this Nato boy. Hello, Nato. He looks like a Pokemon. So we have Fortress of Calamity, and then we have Gateway to the Underworld, Gateway to the Underworld, and Gateway to the Underworld. So, Propagation Party. Cool. So, is the castle part of this event again? Because I remember there was a castle that you could go to. Oh my god, Ibaraki. I'm gonna make that my phone alarm when I wake up. Let me inside. Yes. Because I remember there was like a bald-haired guy or this big buff dude in here. Is this Fortress of Calamity? Is that what that is? Because I remember we could come in here. And all the parts. Is this Ho-Oh have an exchange shop? No. So that's... Wait, well, where? Oh, this dude. He has a quest. Hello, good sir. Aurelia Dono, good day. I always wanted to talk to you. You see, there is a beautiful garden here in Kaga, and the gardener who takes care of it decided to quit. We are quite fucked. Do you know of anyone who would be able to do the job for us? Aurelia, you know so many people. Is there anyone who comes to mind? Sure. The garden keeper. That's me. Thank you. Okay, so he literally just takes you to Fortress of Calamity. Okay, cool. So there's really no need to come here unless it teleports you out here. All right, so let's see our bot. What the fuck? That's it? Really? So if you have Toshi, you get 15 to all drops. If you have Ho-Oh, you get 15 to all drops plus 40 Natu. Holy fuck! Oh my god, that scroll list didn't even move. Okay, and this is on Hell, by the way. We're not going to look at like the normal ones. Broken Seal Inichio is another 15 to all drops and then 40 Natu. So we're already looking at like 45 to all drops plus like 120 Natu. Then we have Spring Dawn Gawain. I don't own Spring Dawn Gawain. So I'm going to be losing 10 to all drops. That sucks. I have Spring Dawn Genshin. I read Gawain and Kenshin at the same time, and I said Genshin. Okay, I have Spring Dawn Genshin Impact, so I get more drops. I'm always Giga Chad. I feel like Dr. Livsky. So then befriend regular Usugi Kenshin, you get 5 more drops. And then befriend Gawain, you get 5 more to all drops. Befriend There. Call me out on it. 140, playing this game for like 9 years. I don't have Fujin. I don't. Never got one. Ever. Anyway. Little known did you know fact about Oro, doesn't have Fujin. Just never happened. Not once. And I wanted Fujin. The game gave me like, here's 5 Raijins, and I'm like, okay. Flying Raijin Junior High. So you have Raijin, get more drops. Exchange. Oh, what's that? Partner exchange. Made a Toshi. Broken Seal. Kieran. What? Kieran? So, if you use Toshi, you're doing 50% more damage. If you're using Broken Seal in Ichio, you're doing 50% more damage. If you're using Kieran, you do 50% more damage, and you take 10% more damage. So it's kind of a glass cannon, but 50% is fucking huge. Use Ho-Oh, do 50% more, take 10% more. Same thing with Kenshin and Gawain, and Spring Dawn Gawain, and Spring Dawn Kenshin. Equip with the Magatama of Knowledge. You will receive 5 more Nato. You will take 5% more damage. It feels like it has to be a damage reduction, or you're just eating shit. One of the two. and then your damage goes up another 15%. So what they mean by that, if this is anything like the old Yogg, a 50% increase is you will do 15 million damage. Oh, okay, cool. So if you're doing 15% more damage, that means you're doing an extra 1.5 million damage a hit. I saw someone else got 50 as well. And then if you have a Wind Mastery, it's the same thing. Thunder Mastery, we're only halfway through this damn list. I love it. Equip a sword. Oh, they have to do it for everything. So if you have a Sword Mastery, a specific one, then you're going to do 50% more damage. Same thing as a Cielo looks like, or at least like it was. Damn, take 5% more damage, and you'll get 10 more Nato for using the Masteries. And that's probably going to continue for Staff Mastery, Sword Mastery, Cielo. So Cielo's is 50% more damage, 20% more damage, and... Wait, what? That doesn't seem right. Why is the bonus for using a Cielo the same as a Mastery? Damage taken. Why would you take more damage? Damage taken plus 20%. What does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Are we doing more damage? Are we taking more damage? I don't know. It seems like it seems painful. We're gonna find out. If I get one shot, we'll go for it. So there's a bonus for all the Cielos, a bonus for the Wind Masteries, Wind Sword Mastery, Wind Odachi Mastery, Wind Staff Mastery, etc., 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 etc. Okay, now we get to the accessories. Cool. If you have the Nato, you get equipped, you get 5 to all drops, and it increases your damage 15% and damage taken 5%. So, and then if you have Spicy Nato, which can be awarded in rewards, you get more stuff too. Really? There's no bonus for having Toshi? Like, there's none of that stuff? They said, nah, we ain't writing any more of this shit. Because Toshi's, like, the featured accessory for this. Really? So we gotta use Natsu. I'm down for that. I'll use the Natsus. That's fine. Spicy Natsu and Natsu. Hey, Reiji, how you doing? Okay, that's pretty cool. I read that as this event is bad, and I'm like, how? How in the fuck? I was like, what? How? Like, what? How? Hey, Sonico, how do you unlock this event? I think this event starts in... I know the event is in Kaga. I don't know if Toshi is standing somewhere in Onigashima. I know to start the original one, you have to talk to a black Gaki in Onigashima, but there should be a trigger point in Onigashima. I don't know how to start it. I don't remember, honestly. And all my alts are here, so I don't know. I wouldn't know. I have to go find Natsu. I'm probably going to crash before I even play this event, which honestly is fine. So there's no bonus for using that. It's basically just Natsu, which is fine because I should have a Spicy. There's no way I don't. Natsu. There we go. It's in Onigashima near the Yorozu Exchange? Okay, that's what I figured. Right on. By the pillar. Oh, fuck. Where's S? SP. Do I have the Spicy Natsu? I do. Alright. I took damage. Took damage. I don't know if we'll need a bow, to be honest. We had Ifrit back then. That's what we had, Ifrit. Okay, so Yellow Yogg is weak to lightning, and Green Yogg is weak to... No, Yellow Yogg is weak to wind, and Green Yogg is weak to lightning. They're weak to each other. So we're going to want some lightning, and we're going to want some wind. Cool. I did it. Alright, I'm the winner now. I have lightning, and I have wind. And I have rain, because I'm Oro. I have 3 Reduxes, and I have a Rain Sparrow. I guess we ain't wearing Reduxes anymore. Oh, my Cielo. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, it's near Lancelot? Okay, right on. I think it's because you find the little shell guy, right? Or is it... How does that work? Oh, man. But there's achievements involved. Oh, I got so many mags I could wear. This is crazy. Did I sort by chakra? I wanted to. CLO. My other CLOs are bad. Don't look at them. They're like they're failed. They failed the experiment. This is before we could remove ornamentations, by the way. I should fix up my CLO. I really should. I could have a lot of CLOs that are good, but I only got one that was good out of the 3. But I got the paralysis immunity, and I remember that was really key last time. Cool. Sure, that's fine. 220 chakra. What did that say? I'm down to clown with 220 chakra. Okay. Yeah, 171. Makes sense. Sure. So there's... Oh, certain vanguards do more damage. What the fuck? What's this? Well, what? I know that they added... What the... They didn't need to do this for the regular. They totally didn't need to do this for the regular. Like, I knew this was coming, but I forgot about it. So now they don't list them. They're just in a 3x3 column, so you can just see them quicker and grab your vanguards faster. You can sort based on initiative, which is how much HP they have, friendship level, default, and favorite. So, or friendship, I should say. Which doesn't make any sense because they're going decrescendo. So if I hit this button, it'll be the opposite. So it'll put the top most friendship one at the highest and the bottom one at the lowest. So this determines which sorting order, up or down, and this determines the criteria which they're sorted. So you could, like, let's say for example we favorite Shizuka. I favorited Shizuka, and then I hit this button. It's going to put my most favorited vanguards at the bottom, which is dumb. But if let's say my favorite character is Amaterasu, I favorite her, and then I resort this, it will put them both at the top for easy accessibility. Basically, you're just going to take your 10 favorite vanguards, or, 9, or whatever it is going to be. So you can have 9, 12, 15, your 15 favorite vanguards, and you're going to put them in the order you want them in, essentially. Which is really, really good quality of life. It makes it really easy to summon vanguards. Because normally, if I want a vanguard, so she's there because I summoned her. That's why Ibaraki's there. Apart from that, they're in the normal order. That's so many vanguards. Oh my god. And it shows the initiative over here. I was really worried about this, but you can see their initiative. Because they technically did remove it. Because you don't see it anymore, but you can see it. And it's pink even for Moroku now. I don't know who made Rika is. I think they meant Toshi, but I laughed so much about it. So I can now favorite my vanguard. So who am I favoriting? I would favorite Miyamoto. Absolutely. Man, these little icons are gonna be great for like making tier lists. Look at that stuff. Anyway, so we favorite Honda. We favorite Keiji. We favorite Shikibu. We favorite Battle Maiden Shizuka. We favorite Genbu. Absolutely. We favorite Wolf King Kage. Maybe I'll use her more. She was favorited. Favorite. I like Sugamo. I like Toshi. I want to know if they're going to remember the order I picked them in. Sure. I haven't used Lancelot in a while. I'll favorite Lancelot. I use Miyamoto. Sure. I use Kirin. Absolutely. I use Valkyrie. And I use her. Venus is pretty good too. Okay, cool. So I favorited all these characters. Let me hit this button. Well, that didn't fucking work. This doesn't work at all. Oh, because it's not, what is this? Inverse. So it puts all the characters. Okay, so reverse order. So I just sort by favorite. Okay, we have more things. Okay, so we have favorite, friendship, awakening level, and initiative. So, awakening level basically puts your... That's a nice touch. I didn't know that was coming. Awakening levels basically... This is really good for intermediate players because it's going to put your, 5-scroll vanguards at the top. But there's a problem with this in the fact that it's putting the gold vanguards at the top, which is kind of dumb. So if you reverse search awakening order, it's going to put your characters with the lowest amount of scrolls at the top. It's nice in practice, but it doesn't work. It's nice on paper, but it doesn't work. We're just going to go by favorite. So now I put all my favorite vanguards at the top, and Siegfried is there where he belongs. So sadly, by doing it puts them... It doesn't remember the order you click on them, but they're all on screen at once, so that's fine. I would recommend only favoriting 15 vanguards. Anything more than that is kind of a waste, because then you still got to scroll. So we got to get Siegfried out of there, I'm not going to lie. We got to get him out of there. Oda's pretty good, actually. I haven't used her in a long time, but Oda's pretty good. I could put Riku. Riku's actually really good. Shiro, if I used Shiro or Akechi, they'd be up there. But they're still in the midst of getting good, so I don't want them up there. Probably gonna put Riku. I like Riku. Riku's strong. But at the same time, I'm never gonna use Riku over Honda. Not in today's... Not since having Honda. Sasuke was pretty cool. I'll give her that. Yeah, I'll probably throw Oda up there. Sure. So if I click on guest and I come back, cool, they're all sorted. 15 favorited vanguards. Favorite 15 of them, only use 3. That's fine. Cool. So our yokais can go in this order too. Whatever. Mounts, that's perfect. That's great. That's all I need to know. There is no reason to ever favor... I mean, I can just favorite Leviathan and that's it, and Leviathan will be at the top. Cool. Great. It doesn't matter because there's only 5 of them. And our assists are like that too. Again, you don't need to favorite assists because they are always there. Maybe if you want to favorite the 1 or 2 assists you use so they're in the top row, maybe. I only use 2. I know some people use Lucifer and Satan, among others, and some people that have, what's her name? Keratin, they'll use her too. But they're all there. There's no reason to do this at all. This is fine. But yeah, the favoriting vanguards was a much needed thing. Absolutely. Having this little list to pick the one you want is fantastic. So Kieran does bonus damage. Funny thing is, I used Kieran for this event way back when. So that's pretty cool. So who's doing bonus damage? We got Kieran and Toshi. I will try out Toshi, actually. I didn't have Toshi until recently.